Hello and welcome back to my channel. Here I am with my girlfriend Ayesha.
Hello.
And we are going to be discussing our full face favorites.
Basically going through sort of our routine of what we put on and then our favorites, our current favorites for each of those steps. So we've got foundation and concealer, highlighter, all that other kind of stuff. So it's just one from each category going through our full face.
Yep. And if you catched our last video, you would see us using most of these products actually. So here we go.
I've actually, my favorite foundation for the month or recently has been the Pro Matte Infallible by L'Oreal. I am sort of between shades right now, which you would have heard in the other video, but I am currently a mix of 110 Cream Cafe and 108 Caramel Beige.
And I am totally loving the Maybelline Fit Me in the Matte and Poreless, which
so good.
I know, and I don't know why I didn't use this from the beginning. For concealer, I think we both have the same.
Is there anybody who doesn't love the Shape Tape though?
Yeah,
I don't think I know anyone who doesn't love this.
So this has definitely been my favorite concealer. It's the Tarte Shape Tape.
It's mine too. It's very new to me. I was a NARS creamy concealer or creamy radiant for the longest, and then Denny convinced me to get this, and like I fell in love instantaneously. Like, NARS who? Exactly,
because this is really good. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend this. Second to this, I always use but you know what, this replaced everything, so let me not even go there. This is the best.
There is no second place.
No. I do like the Maybelline what's the skinny guy that you told me to get?
Oh, it's the Fit Me.
The Fit Me. I do like that one.
Which is kind of a dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy. It's got like the same packaging. The finish is really similar. Yeah.
And I didn't know that.
So we can go with, do you have the bronzer? Contour, bronzer, contour, tomato. I know that there are different steps, but
yeah. So
I've really been loving the Sculptor by Tarte. This is it, the Park Avenue Princess Volume 2. It's very, very warm, but I'm very warm, and I feel like I find a really hard time finding a bronzer that can warm me up. And so I do this, and then I usually sort of tone it down a little with the Chocolate Soleil, which by itself on me kind of looks like nothing. And on top of this, it looks really, really good, but this has definitely been a favorite as of recently. So
I usually don't sculpt too much, but I do sort of like, my bronze and contour is both.
But you got those cheekbones though.
Yeah, it's already cut. So what I use is the Master Bronze, and I really like this, even though, yeah, I do. And I usually go in with 2 different shades to make my perfect shade in this guy, and I just basically put a little bit on and that's it. And I don't even contour my nose.
Oh yeah, I don't do that either.
So the next step that I do that I think she doesn't is I do brows. And I think I talked about my favorite brow pencil of all time, the Winky Lux brow pencil. This guy, I am in love with it. You don't do brows?
I don't. It's usually just clear brow gel, whatever I have laying around right now. I'm using the Anastasia brow gel just because it came with like a purchase of something. So I'm using that. But a step that I do that you don't is powder, because I am freaking oily and I have got to set my face. So I am using, it's in the Laura Mercier jar right now for traveling, but I'm actually using the Cover FX mattifying powder in light medium, and I absolutely love this powder, and I actually like it better than the Laura Mercier. I feel like the Laura Mercier felt a little heavier than this does, and because it's a little tinted, I don't have like the flashback issue, because it can be serious.
I know a lot of those things have shimmer in it, and that's why I usually don't even try them, because I don't need glittery under eye circles.
Yeah, I don't understand that. No, the Laura Mercier doesn't. No. This one doesn't. Yeah, but the Laura Mercier was, I don't know, I feel like it was expensive for no reason. Like, I feel like it didn't really do a whole lot for me. I know people swear by it, but it didn't do much for me.
The truth is the truth. And I feel that a lot of people will sell you on a lot of things that aren't even that good. What's your next step?
So once I do that, I usually go in with eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And so my favorite palette for a really long time, as you can tell how loved it is the Modern Renaissance. I know that it's like passe now because so many other things have come out since
I think
then.
People are still liking
I got this pretty soon after it came out, and I have been loving this thing to death.
And you can totally tell.
You can totally tell I use it all the time, constantly. These colors are way up my alley. In the sort of chit-chatty makeup look we just did, I didn't use this one, but I should have,
because I don't really have any of those.
It's so good. Like, I love Anastasia eye palettes. Like, they're just so good. And yeah, and we were just trying out I was just trying out the Subculture, and I'm quickly falling in love with that too.
So yeah, she did an awesome eye look, and you can check that out in the other video.
Yes.
But so one that, a palette that I've just like happened to try out and started to like was this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. And this guy, for a long time I didn't want to use it because I just looked at it as another neutral naked palette. And then I tried it, and then I was like, why haven't I been using this every single day? And
they'll get you like that. Mm-hmm. Like, stuff will get you like that. You'll look at something every day and say, meh, and then you start using it and you're like, what is wrong with me?
It's not well loved like hers because I just fell into it. Basically, I have a lot of palettes. Let's just go there and say that. And by the time I try something, you know, it might be months after I've already had it. Yeah. So, but I really do like this, and I'm going to be using this a lot. So that's a favorite. So I say the next thing that I normally do is eyeliner. And I can't talk too much about this. Like, I've basically said great things about this in every single video.
True.
It's the Physicians Formula eyeliner, and it's called the Eye Booster. So it's a 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner and serum. And there's just something about it that I like because it's dark enough and you can tell that there's something inside of it. I don't know that it's actually making my eyelashes grow any longer, but I do like it.
Yeah, but you have pretty long lashes anyway. They just tend to be like straight.
Oh, let me just tell you. I put on some fake lashes not too long ago and ripped out half of them.
Oh no, why?
Because I couldn't get them off.
Oh. You were done.
It was tragic. I literally pulled out like 20 lashes. It was like I was waxing my lashes off of my face. And it was painful.
Oh, goodness.
So what do you use for eyeliner?
This is like not just my current favorite, but my all-time favorite liquid liner because I know that they're like going away, but I love winged eyeliner, and I just can't do it as good as I can with the tattoo liner with anything else. It's like my favorite of all time, favorite of right now, favorite.
All time favorite.
Every time. Yes, it's and it's in Trooper.
What's your next thing?
Mascara. So with mascara, it's hard for me because I don't have a current favorite right now. Like, I have a bunch of mascaras sort of in rotation, and I'm not really in love with any of them for my top lashes. However, for my bottom lashes, I am loving the Falsies Push Up Angel. I don't like this as much for my top lashes because I feel like it's way too wet and it makes my lashes like really skinny. And they're like, I have pretty long lashes. I'm
looking at them like super long.
But these just, I feel like, make me look like I have like 4 lashes.
Oh.
But on the bottom, I feel like it does everything for my bottom lashes. So I love this for the bottom, but I don't really have one for the top.
So which ones are you currently using on the top?
I have a bunch in rotation. I have the
Lash Paradise.
The Lash Paradise, which is just too wet for me. It's too wet for me. I felt like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is going to be like Better Than Sex. And it's just not. Yeah. It's just not. Which I love Better Than Sex. I just can't find myself paying premium prices for mascara right now. Not when there are so many drugstore options that are so good. And mascara just goes so fast. Like, I just can't. It's
true. But I really do like this mascara. I know that it's a more wet formula. And I know that it
there's a bunch of people who love that mascara.
Yeah, and I know that it can get gunky.
So gunky.
I know, but I just really like it, and it doesn't.
But so can Better Than Sex. Better Than Sex can get pretty gunky too, but it's drier to me. I like drier formulas.
Well, with this one, I feel that my eyes don't itch, so that's the main thing. If I can find a mascara that's comfortable, doesn't itch, and doesn't flake, then I like it. So that's where I am with this guy. And also, you know, like I always, for everything that I do, I'm always like leaking out of my eyes. I cry for every reason. Like if I'm happy, I cry. If I'm sad, I'm crying. Every time I turn around, there's like tears coming out of my eyes. So when I use this, I don't really get all of that like black tears.
Yeah.
So I really like it. Next, blush. So I really favor my Dirty Little Secrets Kitten Pink. It's the one that I use the most, but I have a lot of blushes. This one just feels really good to me. What is your favorite?
This is the Tarte from Tarte. It's their Amazonian clay blushes. I really like this one a lot. It was a birthday gift from Sephora this year. A lot of people probably feel like it looks like nothing.
That's how I felt.
That's kind of what I like about it. Like it looks.
She likes the blush.
Exactly.
Like
it just, I don't know. I feel like when you first put it on, it looks like nothing. But once you have all your other makeup on, and then everything comes together, I just feel like it's very neutral. Like you could do the craziest look and throw this on, and it's not gonna overpower. I feel like it goes with everything. I really like this.
My next step for me is highlight, and for this month, or for the last few months since I got it, I've been finding every reason to use this darn Master Chrome highlight. I am in love with this guy, and it's like definitely my current favorite.
I love that one too. But my current favorite was actually gifted to me by the lovely Denny here. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Crown My Canopy. So I know people love the super like blingy gold highlights, and I love those too. Like I love the Master Chrome. It's gorgeous. I'm wearing it now. But this one I just feel like is so me. I love like sort of the pinky undertone that's not really super pink. I feel like it goes really well with my skin tone because I'm so warm. I just feel like it sort of brightens me up.
And it's a more subdued type of highlight versus like me. I like to shine in space. You can see my highlight from space most
and I
days.
feel like it just sort of melts into the skin so well, and it just sort of really feels like you're lit within, as opposed to like it just sort of sitting on top and being like a stripe of highlight when it's not in the light. Because I know a lot of highlighters, they look beautiful when the light is hitting them. You're like, oh my god, you just look so youthful. But when they're not in the light, it's just this stripe of shimmer, and you're like, what is on your face? So
it's glitter.
So that's why I love this. I feel like it just melts into the skin really well. The next is like a finish off with lip. I have this, which has been like a favorite of mine for a while. I think it might have been a favorite for a little too long. I feel like it might be drying out a little. It's the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip in Stepping Out. This is my favorite formula of liquid lip. It's really, really good. I feel like it really gets on. It really stays all day, but it's not like, it doesn't make you want to rip your lips off and just scrub them with oil. Really, really, really love this formula. All of their colors are amazing, but this one is like really neutral. It goes with my skin tone really well. It's a really good nude lip for me.
I can't marry a lipstick for the life of me. I like them all. So I don't have a favorite lipstick, but if I had to choose a formula that I really like to wear on my lips, it would have to be the NYX Soft Mattes. That's sort of like my favorite type of formula for lipsticks, and I don't mind that they fade and come off after time. I can deal with that. I can deal with the reapplying. That's my favorite type of lipstick. So I believe that's all I had on my counter for things that I like to use. Those are basically my staple things to use. And what about you?
Yeah, I think that's, if you're looking for a full face from me, that's what you're gonna get.
The only other thing that I would actually do is set my face with some type of setting spray, and I do like the Milani Make It Last because it's really good.
I just tried that today and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yes.
So if you like this video and you want to see more videos with me and Ayesha, go ahead and click that like button. I really think she should have her own channel. So leave a comment below if you have any questions. Subscribe, become a member of my family, and as always, from my house to yours. Love ya.